you know, a lot. You learn more from watching what people do than listening to what they say,
Yes.
right? So, I'm here in Spain with you. Last winter I was in Portugal, and Richard has a routine and a set of rules, and it's okay from 8:30 to 9:30 or thereabouts. That's work time, and then after that it's bike ride time, and after that it's get something to eat, and then after that it's writing the books and kind of creating the art, which for you is not a business. It's more of a.
It's a hobby.
It's a passion and a hobby.
It's
right?
what I do because I like doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then late in the afternoon, it's a walk with the dog Talker, right, on the beach or down the trail or whatever. And this is Richard does not change that routine when he's got a
I got to go out on my
or-
bike ride very shortly, actually,
Right?
before it gets too hot.
Right, and we're it's okay, we're almost done now, right, Perry? And
Yeah, we're almost
I
done.
didn't think we were almost done. I guess we are. But Richard really does work an hour a day. This is not a joke. Could you elaborate on that just a little bit? How did you get, you have these rules, and the rules actually make more money show up.
Yeah, I mean, the rules are, the first set of rules are the rules like the STAR principle, etc., which say that looking and finding investments is not difficult because you've got a template and you're working to the template, etc. So what I do, where I make my money is my investments. And that's great because I don't have to run the companies, I don't have to have the crises, I don't need to know the details, and the people who are running the companies that I invest in, I generally have quite a large stake in those companies, so it might typically be 40%, sometimes it's 90%, sometimes it's 10%, but that's usually when the stake is very valuable. And so, I work completely on an exception basis. I generally don't contact the people who are running my companies. They contact me when they need to talk about something, and generally they don't need to talk about something. Occasionally they will come and visit me, and since I don't like going to where the companies are, they come and see me, and they might do that once a year or twice a year or maybe once every 4 years. It depends from company to company.
Yes.
And I obviously I look at the numbers occasionally. So between I get up about 7:30 in the morning. I sort of potter around. I answer a few emails and stuff like that. And then from 8:30 to 9:30, that's my business time. So if there are any business emails that have accumulated the previous day, I don't answer them right away unless I particularly want to. I would, in that period of between 8:30 and 9:30, I'll do that. I don't use the telephone very much because I find telephone intrudes and I don't want people calling me, and actually arranging telephone calls is often, particularly in different time zones, is often more work than actually having a bloody call in the first place. So I operate very much with email because it's asynchronous. You can do it at different time whenever suits you. And I only invest with people that I know or have got to know because then there's no ambiguity and there's a degree of trust and so on and so forth. So I have all these rules. There only is one person in the firm that I trust, but they need to be obviously usually running the company, or in a senior position in the company, and they let me know anything that's important. And then quite often I need to make an investment decision. Well, last week I needed to make an investment decision, and I decided to put $4 million into a particular company. The week before, it was 17.5 million euros into a company, and that generally takes me about half an hour. So I get a one-page statement. In this case, I probably do have a phone call with the person, and I think if it's an existing investment, is it going according to plan? Is it a star business? Is it still growing very fast? And then I say, how many times do I think my money is going to be multiplied as a result of this investment? And if it's less than 5 times, I don't even consider it. If it's sort of 10 times, then that's getting towards where I'm interested. But if it's more than 10 times, I'm definitely interested. So again, you're absolutely right, Perry. I never really thought about it this way. I have got loads of rules, but they're very simple rules and they're very quick. So I don't even need to think about it. I just say this. Is it fine? So by 9:30, I've done my day's work, That's fine. And emails may come in later in the day, and unless, you know, the email is absolutely, you know, amazingly exciting, then I'll answer at 8:30 the following morning, and that's fine. Or I go away for days. You know, I quite often go away for days at a time. I usually take my computer with me because it's very light these days, but that's mainly because I want to have access to Twitter and the outside world and so on and so forth, not because I want to work.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a free agent, and you know, I do have these. You know, I'm very lucky. I live in nice places, and I've got nice friends who come and visit, and I've got a beautiful dog, and I've got a very nice partner, and you know, that sort of, you know, life is quite sweet. Occasionally things go wrong, but you know, they're not business things that go wrong. I can tell you.
Yeah.